Okay, so I just finished work, but I'm staying on logged in because just in case to catch anything. I'm gonna get my mic. It always just makes the audio better. Oh, it looks like it probably is gonna need charging because I left it on. Oh no, I've had it on this whole time, by the way, and it's still on 50%. So yeah, I need to get another like white top like this because this one's looking a little, she's looking a little raggedy. Anyway, I'm going to like do my makeup now, but oh, I'm not gonna take that long hopefully, but I'm gonna talk. But first I'm gonna put on some eye patches and some, oh, let me open this window as well actually. I'm going to put on some eye patches. Or also, the reason I just hesitated was because I saw a shadow. That's what encouraged me to open the window. Anyway, I'm just going to put on some eye patches for some added hydration. These are the Pixie Fortify Toning Eye Patches. They come with a little spatula. To be honest, I'm just trying to finish them because I like them, but they're not my favorite. But I do really like these like kind of jelly-y eye masks. Also, I only just recently found out like the orientation in which to put on these eye masks. So I was always like, does the fat bit go on the edge or does the fat bit go here? But then obviously like if you crunch, it would like squish your eyes or whatever. I'm probably going to leave them on for like 10 minutes or something, putting on some lip balm, trusty Laneige. I know it's a sleeping mask, but I don't really care that it's a sleeping mask. It just feels, it feels good. So I think I've decided that I am going to put contact lenses in, but I'm going to do my, this is a bit backwards, I'm going to do my makeup first to see like, I'm actually going to take my hair down. I'm taking my hair down a little bit earlier than I thought I was going to take it down. Oh, let me put some earrings in as well. Oh my god, you're getting a real insight into my brain here because I just like, well, my brain jumps about everywhere. Like I'll be talking about like 2 million different things and then I'll forget the original thing that I was talking about. So, and I'm a bit indecisive. Do I take my hair down but then risk it not looking as nice later? But then it doesn't matter because it's probably going to not look that nice anyway. So does it really matter? Not particularly, right? Do I even put it in? Yeah. Just got putting in these earrings, so look a bit bare otherwise. Just because sometimes when I take my hair down, it really like elevates, and then I realise that either I don't need to put contact lenses in, or I can do more minimal makeup, even though I was already doing minimal makeup. I don't know. I've done it now. Do you see that? Oh, I need to sneeze. The pollen's high. Also, you're probably thinking, she's got hay fever and now she's trying to have some plants. I know. I am trying to grow my plants, but yeah, it doesn't matter if I've got hay fever. It's all about the plants. I'm gonna put this back here. Get a bit of it. And get some more sunlight, pal. Yeah, so I'm just going to do my hair and see. So I put some of my Function of Beauty leave-in conditioner into it. So it's kind of giving these like beachy, wavy things. I mean, you can't really tell. Maybe you can tell a little bit more when I do this. And it smells like peaches because I've got peach scented, so it smells pretty good. But what I'm going to do is, because you can see these are really long, but I have scheduled in my appointment for my hair now, so they will be shorter. So I need to find pictures of nails I want because I have a nail appointment upcoming, and I also need to find my hair reference picture so that he can do it, although he didn't reply and confirm, so maybe I should do that. Anyway, I'm going like a little preppy, as you can see. So I'm doing this like preppy hair. I don't know.
You know what she wrote on the detention? She wrote running in the corridors. And then, you know, at lunchtime, I said everything, and she was screaming at me, and I thought her doing shout at me. And then, because like that day I was being sassy, because I didn't want to deal with her stuff. And she was like, why are you late? And I was like, because I was in PE, yeah? And when we had to find the test board, and she was like, oh, I'm late enough. But she was mad at that.
Why do you always put that voice on when you're imitating her?
She don't even sound, she sounds like that.
Sorry for the brief interlude. My cousin was having school drama. She doesn't like her form tutor, so she feels it necessary to tell me every time what her form tutor's done to her. Her form tutor's leaving anyway, so she needs to calm down, to be honest. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So just finesse my hair. It looks pretty alright, kind of going wavy, mermaid, beachy, surfer girl. I'm definitely not a surfer girl vibes. You put your contact lenses in before you do your makeup, but I'm going to do my makeup first, so then that way I can see whether I even want to put contact lenses in. Although I think maybe I do. I've just realised that with this headband, contact lenses would look better. But then the question is, do I put them in now? Because I'm going to have them in for quite a while. But I think maybe I will. Stop procrastinating, Jaspery. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Stop yapping. You know, one thing I don't like is the line that glasses make, like sunglasses make, can you even hear me, on your face when you wear them. I think I might just wear my normal contact lenses because it's going to be dark anyway. I think I might just wear my like dailies that my opticians give me, rather than wearing some fun and fancy O-lens ones. Plus, I've started to like not hate my eye colour. Not that I ever really hated it, but I think there was a point where I was just like, whatever. Also, I've already washed my hands. Just wanting to clarify for anybody who thinks I haven't. Oh, sorry, I just realised how close I am to this. I also have an optician's appointment. I have a lot of appointments coming up. Opticians, oh, that's who called me. I didn't answer the phone. But it was the doctors. Oh my god, that makes so much sense now. Oh my god, they've called me twice now. That makes so much sense. I thought it was just a weird number. Should I try and call them back? That's alright. Oh, I was like, I can't see. It's because my contact lens isn't even in my eye. Hi, sorry. I had a telephone call scheduled for today, and I think they called me, but I missed it. Bye. Okay, she's gonna tell the nurse. The nurse is gonna try and call me back. Let me put my phone on loud now so that I don't forget. The thing is, my watch didn't even ring. That's so weird. Like this. Oh, anyway, we'll see. Oh, yeah, they're coming off now. So gonna whip these off. I'm sure you're supposed to leave them for longer, but I either dropped them on the floor. Leave them for too long or never enough time. Okay, so I'm going to do my makeup with you guys. I'm kind of in my clean girl era. I think I say this all the time, so I just need to shut up about it now. But I am. I'm in my era. Anyway, is this bent? That's gonna actually annoy me when I have to. I say edit. I don't really edit. I kind of just put all the clips together. I don't think anybody cares what I'm actually doing because my makeup never looks that good. So I'm not actually gonna like talk through what I'm doing, but plus I basically use the same products all the time, so there's no point. But I'm just putting on some primer now. I have like naturally like dark under eyes, even though I do sleep enough, basically like a fair amount. Anyway, speaking of, I thought that I would mention that also the makeup I did for Olivia was so good. Olivia Rodrigo, when we went to see her, it looked like super glowy. It probably helped that it was super sunny that day, but I kind of want to go through the same thing. Also, my brows kind of need doing. Also will happen at some point in the next few weeks. But yeah, glowy makeup, great. But what I was really talking about is there is somebody I follow on like TikTok and stuff, but I actually hadn't seen this video because I don't really go on TikTok much. That's another thing coming. We need to bring back long form. Okay, like I'm over the short form. Like I don't understand why people love it so much and why it's like so much hype. We need to be increasing our attention spans, not decreasing them. Just saying, from an evolutionary perspective. In one of her videos she did like so I'm Punjabi, I think that's pretty obvious. I like talk. I was born and raised in England, but my grandma speaks Punjabi, my grandma and my granddad, and so to them I've always spoken to them in Punjabi. So because of that, I speak quite like, it's like 90% English but like 10% Punjabi. So in my like vocabulary, sometimes especially if I'm around like my family, I'll be speaking a combination of the two where it's 90% of the time English and then I'll chuck in the odd Punjabi word there. So it's like Binglish, Banglish, whatever you want to call like the hybrid version. And basically she was also born and raised in England, and she also predominantly speaks, I'm talking about Kim Man, by the way, if anybody cares. I'll actually play her video in a second. She did a TikTok get ready with me, again with the short form, it is what it is. She did a TikTok get ready with me and she decided to do it in Punjabi because she does speak Punjabi like to her like nanny, I think, which is like your maternal grandmother. And basically I don't know if it was a hate, but like people were like commenting on her accent and stuff. But I was honestly like just really impressed because obviously we didn't know that she was like was able to converse, and her vocabulary and everything was really good. She just had a very like I don't know how to say it without it sounding negative, but I don't mean it in a negative way, but like a whitewashed accent. But that's honestly like not her fault because she's not from Punjab. Like when we weren't raised around like that kind of dialect and that kind of like intonation in your voice. It's like how you have different accents like in different countries, like for example a different Birmingham accent compared to like a London accent. I'm really hyper aware that I'm going to get this call now. And basically her accent was obviously not like that of somebody from the Bend in Punjab, and people were like giving her hate over it, saying that she was like, I think this is quite derogatory, but a coconut and stuff like that. If you don't know what that is, firstly just don't even bother adding it to your vocabulary because it's completely derogatory. But if you really care, then I guess go search it up, but I'm not going to be bringing that negativity here. But again, like I said, I was like, wow, like first of all, at least she's raising awareness, and secondly, like she's not bad, like she's actually pretty good. Like I said, her like range of vocabulary was pretty good, and she's more than conversational. Like she could easily converse with somebody. I think that's like really quite good, so I don't understand why people were talking like crap about her. And to be honest, maybe it's a little bit of an insecurity on their part, in my opinion, but again, don't know what's going on with them. I'm just thinking like at least she's putting herself out there and using her platform to share her like mother tongue, like even though originally she's from the UK, but at least she's trying, yeah. And I know so many people who like either they know how to speak it, or but because of people commenting on their accent, or like, you know, like just being a bit horrible or saying that they're whitewashed, like it kind of stunts them into not speaking, and they get a bit embarrassed or scared. I have like my own relatives who are like that. So I think that we should be like commending people that are trying, and like not putting them down, if that makes sense. And so I do think it's important that we do that. And I've contemplated myself that I used to go to India a lot when I was younger because my grandparents were there, but they've been here since I was like, they've lived with me since I was 6, and I'm so lucky to be surrounded by them and to be able to like see them whenever I want. One of the things I actually said to myself earlier on in the year was I wanted to improve my own Punjabi, because it is pretty good, but you kind of start taking it for granted and don't always like use it how it's meant to be used. So that's something that I'm still working on. So I've like, do I consider kind of doing something similar? Because again, like so many people, even my mom is a bit like, oh, like I don't really like understand some things, or I don't know what some words are. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's all about learning. And so if your way of watching, like if like for example the way I learnt Hindi, I don't really like to speak it, again kind of because of the embarrassment factor, because it's because I can't get the accent right, because my voice isn't made to speak like that, and I don't inherently practice talking like that to anyone, whereas I have practiced speaking Punjabi. But I learnt a lot of it from like movies and like TV shows when I was younger. Like my grandma used to watch like Star Plus, and like my dad used to bring like DVDs back from India all the time, like when he used to go, so we used to have loads. And but now I'm not really exposed to that, and I know a lot of people don't really be sitting there watching Star Plus or even really watching any like movies and stuff. We watch stuff on Netflix often, but it's dubbed. You can listen. I personally don't watch it in dubbed because I prefer the original, even languages I don't know. Like I watched Alice in Borderland with the English subtitles, but the Japanese audio, even though I knew no Japanese words at the time, and now I know one phrase, which is arigatou gozaimasu, because I said that a lot. But yeah, I think it's really important that we try and like improve ourselves if that's what we want. So I'm like, do I like try and like start not teaching or anything, not giving lessons, but do you know what I mean, like adding like a little bit of Punjabi in a way where I'm actually like telling you what stuff means, because sometimes I'll like put a little subtitle like to tell you what I'm saying, just in case you don't know. But honestly, like the best thing that you can do is practice and expose yourself to it. So if you expose yourself to videos where people are speaking in Punjabi or whatever, and don't like worry about like what people are going to think about your accent, because everybody starts somewhere. Like you couldn't talk at all when you were born, like you learn language over time. And so obviously it's much harder to learn language as you grow older. Trust me, I've been the French. Same with the French thing for me. Like I can actually understand quite a lot of French just because I've been doing it since I was 11 years old, and I do like Duolingo now. But it's not like, first of all, it's not super, none of the ways I've ever done it has been super conversational. It's been for a purpose, like for school or for just answering the Duolingo questions. But had I done it like conversationally, like when you like go to France or you speak it there, I'm still a little bit embarrassed because I don't have a very good French accent, and sometimes you have to really like put it on, and then it can come across as a bit fake and a bit patronizing. So I haven't really thought about this. I've kind of just started, but if we were to do that, I would include the occasional like Punjabi like said, oh sorry, my nurse is calling me, excuse me, bye-bye. Hello? Okay. Alright, okay, that's perfect. Sorry, I just wanted to check. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Thank you, bye-bye. Sorted. Anyway, what was I saying? I just yeeted my eyeliner as well. So yeah, again, I don't really know how I'm going to do this, but I want to somehow like include it into my things, because like I think like Punjabi people who don't live in Punjab, or because like, okay, like I'm Punjabi, right, but like I would class myself as British because I was born here. I don't think I could like live in India, like whatever, like I can't even read Punjabi properly, but it takes me a really long time to like get the like letters, and like there's like 5 different types of T, and like whatever, there's 2 J's, 2 like CH's, like all of that. Cute. I think I've done it. I also did just clean my brushes not that long ago, just for reference. What am I talking about? So yeah, this is how easily I get distracted. I'm just gonna use this as my eye colour as well. I'm just doing it a little. I'm basically just doing a wash just to make sure everything's blended across my lashes. Yeah, I'm gonna curl my lashes and then maybe we'll watch the video and we'll see how it goes. So give me a second. I know I still haven't bought a sectional eyelash curler. I need to get one. Side note, I really hate eyelashes that look like obviously like fake. Like I like eyelashes with mascara, like curled mascara, but I mean everybody do what you want, but personally it's not my favourite look. Like I think people look so much better. I think for a long time people wanted to not look older but look more glam. And if that was your vibe, then that's completely down to you, but I think it's transcended a bit too far. Like people were talking about this year's Love Island, they're like, you can't tell me that these girls are in their 20s, but the thing is like they literally are, but it's because of the way they're trying to make themselves portray themselves. Sometimes they can just look a little bit older, but they're still like really like beautiful, but it can be a bit much. Whereas I personally I think even the clean girl movement can be a bit toxic though, so I'm trying not to enter that territory. Like I'm not trying to be pushy on people and be like, you need to do less, because even clean girl makeup can be a lot. Like the no makeup, like there's still a significant amount of makeup and like precise technique that goes into that. I just think we need to be careful with the images that we're trying to portray, because like you are the way you are for a reason. You don't really need to look any different, and if you feel like you need to, then there's inherently another problem, not with you, with society. Just to say, like, I'm not saying there's a problem with the person, absolutely not. It is a problem with society that we need to fix, because we shouldn't be so fixated on how people like look all the time. We should worry more about people's actions, which, to circle back, is we need to worry more about the fact that Kim Man and people like her are at least trying to share their culture, or like whatever they know of it, because again, I think like I was saying, that like Punjabi people who aren't from Punjab originally, like people who are born outside of India and outside of Punjab, get a bit of a bad rep for being like whitewashed or coconuts, or like trying to be something else. But we're just trying to like find our little corner of the world where we can be both. Like we can be both how the like people out from the country you're from, like wherever you are, Italy, Australia, Canada, the US, Spain, the UK, like wherever you are. Like I'm trying to be a mixture of like my British culture and my Punjabi culture, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but a lot of people give hate to that. And I think, like I said, we need to like normalize it a little bit more, because like this is who we are and we're probably going to be here for a while, like unless you move to a different country. And again, like I said, I mean never say never, but I can't really see myself like moving to India, like, or living there. Like I said, I can't even like read the language properly, and I'm still like a little bit better off than some people, because some people like can't speak it at all because they weren't raised around it, or they weren't like they didn't have their grandparents around, or they, you know, like whatever reason that they aren't able to speak it. And again, this is a complete like separate video, but there's this girl, I don't know her name, but she, if you like literally type into YouTube like surprising my mom by learning her language, it'll be one of the first that comes up. And this girl, she learned how, like, she taught herself with her own skills, and she like got some help from like friends and like on Fiverr and stuff, taught herself how to speak Urdu for her, so that she could speak to her mum. And I was like, that's so cute. And like she has a lot of techniques and stuff on there, but that was like one of the other videos that like made me think about this, because I was like, oh, like, see, like a lot of people are having the same kind of issues about where they want to, but they just don't know how. They don't know how to get started. And there is some solutions and like some things you can do, like watch people who do speak like that. But again, I feel like I'm jumping all over the place and I'm not explaining it properly, but it's okay to like be both ways. Like, I'm not expecting anybody to speak like Shuddh Punjabi, like, do you know what I mean, like pure Punjabi. But like, if you want to learn it, try. Like, don't be embarrassed about it, and if you don't, that's fine too. Like, don't let people hate on you for not knowing it either. But I feel like I rambled too much, and I'm really bad at like explaining things concisely unless I really think about it beforehand, whereas I don't really think about these videos beforehand. I kind of just switch on the camera and just go about my business, just like chit-chatting. But what I'm trying to say is that if you want to learn to speak Punjabi, let's just expose ourselves to more Punjabi content, and then let's not hate on people who are trying to do it, because she's trying to do it and she's showing her culture and like what she knows, and like how, and again, she doesn't know everything, like a lot of people don't know everything, but like the stuff that she does know, like she's trying to share that, and we should be promoting that and like encouraging it, rather than like putting her down and saying like, oh, you're like, you can't speak it properly, like la la la, because chances are she can speak it better than half the millennial and Gen Z population of Punjabi British people, or like whatever, like whichever country you're from that's not actually India. Just saying. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna start including like a short little segment. And again, I don't speak the best Punjabi, but I think I know enough and am confident enough to like speak to people with it, and I use it basically every day. Like I'll like speak to my grandparents and I say like hello to them and stuff like that. I mean, to be fair, my grandparents have been here so long and my cousins are younger that they understand some, like, quite a lot of English as well. So even if they don't speak back in English, they'll like understand like if somebody says something to them in English. But I try not to where I can. But again, there used to be this show on Punjab radio, like my BB used to listen to it, and it was a competition of you need to speak Punjabi for, I think it's like 2 minutes straight without saying a single English word. And it's actually really difficult, because again, the way we're taught Punjabi in the UK is like a mixture of like saying English words with Punjabi words. Like, for example, if I'm speaking, we might say okay. Okay is not a Punjabi word, but we mix it with our Punjabi. Or we'll say like yes or no, again, not Punjabi words, but we'll mix them in. Or like, you know, like just things like that. And I'm just like, like it's okay to speak like that. We're not in a competition here, but we can bring it in. So again, I need to be, oh, the sun's out for my plant, yes. I need to be more concise. This is too much. Like, I need to start maybe actually thinking about what I'm gonna say before I start talking. But ਚਲੋ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੈਂ ਬਸ ਇੰਨਾ ਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲਣ ਨੂੰ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾ ਹੀ ਟੋਕੀਏ ਨਾ ਹੀ ਠਾਈਏ ਤਾਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਆ, ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ। ਤਾਂ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਠੀਕ ਆ। So what I just said is we shouldn't provoke. See, sometimes there isn't an English word for things. We shouldn't. How do you describe talk in English? Talk. We shouldn't. Talk. We shouldn't like stop or judge or like prod someone if they're trying to speak Punjabi. If they're trying, let them, and if they don't want to, they don't have to. Let people, I've said this before, circling to previous videos, let them be them, let us be us. And I'm in my category of what we need a category. Maybe there's already a category, like, you know how people say ABGs, like American born girls, Asian bad girls. What does ABG stand for? Jack Harlow says it in a song. No, not it's either. Catch you on the phone and in the universe. Oh, 3D. Anyway, we need like a British born Punjabis. I've just realised what the initial's going to be for that. I don't want to be BAP, no thanks. International Punjabi girls, IPG. International Punjabi girls. We're part of the International Punjabi girls. All guys, girls or guys. We're inclusive here. Yeah, so now I'm gonna have a little segment where we just speak in Punjabi. So, word of the day, koshish means to try. So ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਰਤਨ ਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਜੱਕਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ. See how long it took me to like figure out what hesitation was in Punjabi. I need to brush for my Punjabi too. ਜੱਕਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ. ਜਿੰਨਾ ਬੋਲ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਬੋਲੋ. ਆਪਣੇ ਬੀਬੀ ਨਾਲ ਬੋਲੋ, ਆਪਣੇ ਬਾਬੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੋਲੋ. अपने बीबी बाबे ना गाल karo. That sounds better. See, even it's a learning process. It's a learning curve. We're trying, and one day I'll maybe speak to my BB on here so you guys can see that as well. So I guess day one of becoming the most elite IPGs known to this planet. Let the haters hate. Again, it's like that whole thing, like, you're not white enough for the white people. Is it rude to say like that? Because, like, I mean, I don't care if people call me a brown girl, because I am. So maybe not. Apologies if it bothers you, but you're not white enough for the white people, you're not brown enough for the brown people. Where am I supposed to be then? Neither, neither. Like, you can't be on this side or that side, you're stuck in the middle. Yeah, so also... makeup's done, going clear. Why have I just put blush on my neck? Luckily there wasn't much left on there, but this is what I think made me glow so good for Olivia, which is the Refy Gloss Highlighter in Topaz. And when it first came out, I feel like everybody was speaking about it, but like nobody really says anything about it anymore. But I'm going to be using it, and I like it because, like it says in the name, it's glossy, not glittery. Very, very important distinction. मैं नहीं चाहती इदा लगे जिदा सितारे मेरे मुंह ते चिपकाए हुंदे आ. I don't want it to look like I've got glitter stuck to my face. I want it to look like I'm glowing from it, जिदा कोई परी आई हुंदी आ. Like an angel has descended. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Also, I feel like I'm trying to say everything now, but it just keeps coming to my head. Punjabi is quite an aggressive language. Like, it can come across as like you're shouting or like whatever. Again, first of all, I don't want to generalize because not everybody's loud, but I'm a loud person. It runs in my DNA. and I find it does, especially in a lot of Punjabi people, particularly when they're actually speaking Punjabi. Like, you could be a really soft-spoken English speaker, but then your Punjabi comes out and it's like, bam, aggression. Yeah. So, thank you for listening to my ramblings. I will now be going downstairs for a hot minute, allowing my plant to have a little bit of sunlight. Also, I lost my gloss from the. I think I put it in a previous video, but I was using the Tower 28 gloss in cashew, and I took it. There was only a little bit left, to be fair, but I took it to the Nicki Minaj concert and I lost it. Now I need another one. I don't need another one, but I want another one. I'm trying to hold off though. I'm going to London soon. I didn't make that. I didn't make the ticket. I might make it now. I'm gonna go and put my dishes away and then I make it. I'm really surprised I like this colour because it's quite light. I also need to charge my camera a little bit. Where are my glosses? Hello? Where are my gloss? I don't think I've got the Glossier gloss out, so I can't really use that then, can I? Okay, well, it's this. Oh, almost forgot. Setting spray. I don't really need it, but nice. I don't really love what I did here, and I didn't cover my darkness properly, but it's fine. And then I'm going in with the Rafai lip gloss. It's like not got a colour, it's just, oh, there's a monkey, a fly. It is a monkey, right? Not a bee. No, actually wasps are the most dangerous. Wasps are too much. Also, sorry, just quick side note, I'm not even going to go into it, but the bee in Bridgerton season 2, tell me that that's not the most rogue storyline ever. It's insane. Anyway, I'm going to charge this camera, going to go and speak to my grandma for a hot minute. Well, I'll speak to her like while I'm just doing the dishes, and then I'm going to come back and make that thing. So, ciao. I feel a little bit watched. Let me pause this. So I just parked up, but I'm just waiting for Happy to arrive. I just messaged her. I don't know how long it was going to take for her to get here. I didn't ask. She left a little before I did, but obviously there would be, what is these people doing? There would be like traffic, like work traffic for her. It really looked like that. Donnie was about to fully just yeet into my car, I can't lie. I'll just wait for her to message me. We have dinner booked at 7:15, so we've still got time yet anyway. Hopefully they just let us in before. After all that, she had to park sideways. What was I gonna say? Oh guys, I really just don't like vaping. Sorry to all the people that vape. It's really just not a vibe. You know what would be ideal is if they get my cousin to park. Oh, they look cute. What would be ideal is if they get my cousin to park near me. Last time we came to Resorts World to see Usher. No, we haven't seen Usher yet. Neo and Mario. We parked exactly next to each other, but we were like really early, so we like came basically at the same-ish time, and there was like hardly any of the bays were filled up, but like there's a lot of filled bays right now. Yeah, I love this angle. You know what, I don't even know like why I really care if people like look at me, because honestly I don't really care usually, but I don't know, like, there's something about having a camera in your hand and then, like, people looking at you. You know what's hilarious is, like, I'm not the greatest driver or whatever, but it's when people have tiny cars and they're still taking ages. It's like, mate, you have nothing wrong with this. I'm not shading. You have a Fiat 500. Why do you need it? It's like Shani. She's so little, but she needs, like, so much space. I'm just trying to look at all the cars that are entering to see if any of them my cousin. This traffic lady keeps looking at me. Hun, I know I'm just, is this, no, it's not her. Is that her? No. I really just need Happy to change her number plate back to her, like, her actual number plate, because I know her actual number plate, but I don't know the number plate of her new car, like the standard one, not her private plate. Is that her? The thing is, they're like putting people into bays near the front as well, so I feel like now I'm not going to be able to tell because I'm like right at the one end of the car park, so I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, she's calling me. Hold on a second. Hello.
Hi, Bodge.
Hi, girl. How are you? You sound lost.
Confused. I'm at the roundabout.
You need to follow the sign that says Doja Cat in pink.
Girl, I got that. I was just gonna ask, where did you park?
Oh, so they're only gonna let you in through, like, anyway, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna direct you directly to a bay.
East 1 car park.
Yeah, just come to East 1. I've parked up, but they're literally, the car park's quite full, so they're literally directing people to bays.
Right, okay.
So
yeah, I can see people hanging around.
Yeah. Just follow them. And I'm, you know where the Starbucks is? Remember?
Yeah.
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 Like, I'm like directly on the other end of the car park from the Starbucks. Like, I can see the Starbucks from where I am. But yeah.
I've just pulled into the car park opposite the Starbucks.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get out of my good. The tropical pick-me-up has a tropical Red Bull in there.
Says a lot.
It's so much. I'm about to make the worst video of my life because I'm trying to practice my thing again. Herein begins the trauma of trying to get out of Resorts World car park after a concert. Let's just say it's not fun. Anyway, I'm just going to listen to some music and hope that it doesn't take too long. I cannot tell you the last time I properly turned my room light on, and it feels weird, but Doja was great. She was a little bit scary at times, but it was a fun time. It was a vibe. It felt great. I'm also really happy with how my makeup turned out. The food was delicious. I didn't really record much of that. I didn't really record much of anything, to be honest. I took my camera for no reason. What else? So I'm gonna take out my contact lenses. I left my eye drops here. Stupid. Luckily I have eye drops in the car because when you can't see, but I'm gonna take out my contact lenses, brush my teeth, wash my face, all of that. Let me turn my lamp on. Because I didn't want to have it on. Also, I love mint gum, just normal peppermint, but this extra watermelon, such a treat. I love it. Love it. Anyway, I'm taking it off with my shirt. Oh, also completely forgot. The first thing I'm actually going to do is eat an ice cream because I got a fab. So I'm gonna watch a little YouTube video and eat my fab, and then everything else after. I have an optician's appointment tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna deal with that then. But I'm gonna eat my ice cream, get ready for bed, and basically just signing off for now because there's not gonna be much else to say. So good night, everyone.